Hey y'all, it's me, the person responsible for the questionable iMovie edits and filming in portrait mode. But we're all learning, right? I'm learning about filming and editing, and you're learning about Houston's first incorporated African American cemetery. Just like that, we're a learning community. I love that for us. But what makes Olivewood so unique is the variety of headstones we have across the cemetery. Everything from obelisk and angels to handcrafted tombstones and unique inscriptions. It's fascinating. It's one of the reasons why we were designated a UNESCO Site of Memory in 2019. And while we still have a ways to go puzzling out the meanings behind some of the symbolism we find, the traditional inscriptions offer mysteries all their own. In this video, Miss Vickey and Miss Margott, both board members of the Descendants of Olivewood organization, have a little bit of fun trying to figure one out. We hope you enjoy.
But just this grave, along with a lot of the other graves too, breaks my heart because of the water and the elements. It's getting to the point of all of them are starting to sink now. And not just here in the front, but all in the back, we're starting to see a lot of erosion, and the graves are starting to sink a whole lot. And so it would be just probably like the writings when we looked at it and we talked about how we had to take all of it, excavate all of it from underneath the ground. That's how this is probably going to end up as well, if we don't start getting some funds in to try to right it. Yeah. You know, to get it off from under the ground. You know,
and at least support it in a way that doesn't continue to sink.
Yeah. And now things like this, we've looked at these, and we talked to Dr. Bruner about these as well, and so he was saying some of these could be graves, some of them could have been where trees were, because again, back in the day, they buried a lot of people in coffins, pine boxes or whatever, and so he was saying eventually the box would collapse, and so then you would have areas like this. And I guess that's where the GPR, ground penetrating radar, where that would come into play. That they would just kind of be able to maybe find out if that was just actual a grave or if it was just somewhere where the ground just collapsed.
So, did you guys see the one with the hand inscription? I've never noticed this one.
Right here?
Against the fence.
Oh. You know, that's one of the things I think that we enjoy the most is as you do more cutting, you notice more stuff.
Look at this one. Yeah, this was done. Awesome. Looks like what the stick.
Yeah.
Blasner. Blasner, maybe. 1864.
It might be an H.
Oh, Blasher. 1864 to 1938. Wow. And I wonder what this means. This number. Or is that a number? What is that?
Wow.
You know what? I wonder if, now this is when having the records from the ledger would be good, because maybe this was a marker before they got the actual headstone, and maybe they couldn't afford the headstone.
But look, it's an entire block of cement. Interesting. I just noticed the handwriting. Did we talk about the letters, Miss Margott? I like the letters.
We were talking about this.
We talked about Mr. Cook that had told us
that's where that pink tile came from.
Yeah.
I've seen some of that at another spot.
There it is.
There's
Look,
another
there's the other
one.
one.
And is there some more on the
look how
other
low it
end
is.
down
Look
there?
how low it is.
Yeah.
No.
Just on that end.
Just on the front.
Huh.
Yeah.
And then here's something.
Saw something else over there.
Oh, look, and you can see. So that blue doesn't go down. So they maybe made the tiles, stamped them, and then set them into the graves. I wonder where that view came from.
Miss Vickey's uncovering something over there.
Look at this. Somebody Edwards,
Columbus
1860.
Edwards?
Columbus Edwards, 1860 to 1926, and something about cotton.
The
Something
land
for
of
cotton.
Something land of cotton? No?
But not for cotton. Not for cotton.
I think it might have been not forgotten, maybe, but it's cotton.
Not forgotten.
But doesn't it? Oh, thank you. I was thinking about picking the cotton. Oh my God, I'm sorry. No offense, Mr. Edwards. I thought he was saying not even for cotton. Not even for cotton.
Again, this is live. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Bless his heart.
I know. Gone but not forgotten.
Well, the jig is forgotten.
But that G looks like a C to me. Oh my God. I thought it was cotton.
Exactly, me too. Oh.
He or she, they were born in 1801.
Yeah.
That's well after emancipation.
True. Yeah.
That person didn't live long either.
No.
91 to 20.
So I wonder what happened in 1926.
You said this was like the third or the fourth one?
Yeah, it was this one. There's a lady here. It's all in this area. It's a bunch of 1926. Mary Esley.
Yeah. There she is. 1926. Mother. 1870.
Yeah, 1826. Those two were 1927, and that one of those over there was 1926. Oh, this one. Joe Coleman.
26, 26, 26, 27. What that Mr. Next grade over?
I'm gonna look at Gone, but yep, 1926. Gone, but not forgotten.
Stop. Sorry, Mr. Edwards. I'm sorry. I'll keep my glasses on. I'm sorry.
I'm never gonna forget that. That was so funny.
Not forgotten. Not even forgotten. Oh my God. Mother, look. Who are they?
Mm-hmm.
And who is this?
Definitely someone small.
Was somebody small?
Small.
Oh, small.
Mhm.
Might have been a child. Might have been a child.
Oh, what is that?
Wow.
Is that a pipe of some sort? What is
There's
this?
it.
Oh,
Look at that.
but it looks like
What is it?
I don't know.
Is it part of the grave or somebody just put that in there?
You have
It's
no
all over
idea.
in here. I don't know.
You can have me that side because it looks like it's angled.
The mystery begins.
Exactly. So many
I
mysteries.
wonder was it somewhere and then it just fell over. And that's what ruined it. It stayed. Mysteries that you find at the cemetery.
Oh yeah, more of the little pipes coming out the ground.
And here's some more, Miss Margot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Oh, over here too.
Yep, no handles.
No handles, Jasmine.
I wonder if they took them out and
this is the
smoothed it down.
Cessors. These are the Cessors. Let me think. Mary, what was Miss Cessor's name? She was married to another gentleman named Cesar, and I believe he was a Confederate, maybe a Confederate soldier, but he's buried in, I believe, in Glenwood, maybe. And she was an African American. She was buried here in Olivewood.
Oh.
But I believe he is. She is the wife of a Confederate soldier. I think she's a Confederate widow, if I'm not mistaken. Her and Miss Annie Fuller, I believe, are our two Confederate widows here at Olivewood. So, and so she was buried here, and I believe her son was buried here as well. And then he was buried in Glenwood.
Okay.
So,
and then look, another diamond, tile diamond, but this one's blue.
I like that.
Yeah, and we found so many things on these caps, and especially back down past the gully, like the Mitchell grave, the big Mitchell grave.
I like this Mr. Oscar Godfrey. I like this tile. I do. And is this? It's ISOM. Is that short for? I was trying to figure out.
No, they just put that between all of the first and last.
Okay, so his name is Ism?
Ism, or Ism. But they didn't do it with Octavia.
But see, here's the thing. I don't know when she passed, but we got a Selena and we have an Octavia. Cool names. Even back, I think even back then, even though now it's Selena and Octavia are very popular names, even back then. And we do have a Mercedes in here.
Yeah.
So I think those are cool names back then. I'd like to find out when they passed so we could have a kind of like a timeline of who all of these people are
and how they were in relation to each other.
Because his name is actually here because of his military mark. And what is this? What is this again?
A Masonic symbol.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Masonic symbol. And actually that symbol, we have one on the orb.
Yeah.
Further down, and at a certain time when the sun shines or it's going down, the orb reveals the symbol of the Masonic symbol on it. So, first class, I see that.
1940.
Until the day breaks and the shadow flees away.
For real.
Wow. Here's another one that Mr. Paul is saying that.
There's another, oh my God, another 1926 model.
Wow.
Look at that.
68 years old. I wonder if there was some kind of pandemic or
I know,
some kind of
illness or something.
The Bethesda Temple, number 56.
Oh.